What's going on, guys? Welcome to the GoPro Talks Tuesday. In this video, I'm talking to you about all the equipment that I use to film these videos. This one and also my running videos. Okay, so first let's talk about my main camera. This is going to be this camera right here that I'm filming with right now. This is my Samsung NX500 camera. It's one of the cameras that I got just to make my channel and my filming a little bit more professional, more cinematic. It's a 4/3 camera that I use. Let's actually pull it out. So we're gonna switch cameras to this camera. So this is the camera right here. This is an NX500 camera. It's a 4/3 camera that I've been using for maybe 4 or 5 years now. It's a great camera, small, compact. That's why I love it. It's not a full frame camera that it gets really bulky and has big lenses. The lens that I have on here is a 16 by 50 lens, which I can get a little bit of zoom. If I want a little bit more zoom, I got this 50 to 200 lens. This gets some close-up shots for me if I'm super far away. It's a great combination to have these two, especially when I'm filming like somebody's race or just a race in general that I'm not running in, because I cannot carry this camera with me on the run. I would love to, but it's just not something that's practical because it's too big, it's too bulky, and it's just going to be probably broken if I do carry it. What I have it on is this Joby Gorilla Pod. Not my favorite thing to have. It's old, so it's kind of loose on some parts. Some of the legs are a little bit loose, so it's not the most stable thing. I'm always afraid that I'm gonna break my camera if I have it on there, and so I'm always double checking to make sure it's on a stable area and the legs are stable in order for me to use it. But yeah, this is a great thing if it's newer. I probably should get a new one for filming and everything. But yeah, this is one of my main cameras that I use, especially for filming more cinematic features and also for all these GoPro Runner Talk videos. So let's put that back. So yeah, that is my main camera, the NX500. But the first camera that I ever had, before I had this camera or any other camera, is the GoPro Hero 2. This is a camera that I got for Christmas from my brother a long time ago. And this is what made me start running with a camera. I was like, what can I do that's interesting with a camera? And I thought running would be fun. I got a lot of shaky footage with it. I was experimenting how to make this thing stable. So what I did was connect it to a selfie stick. Once I connected to something like this setup, with it being on the end of it, it kind of counterbalanced the weight of the GoPro and it made for more stable footage. It wasn't the stablest of footage, but it was watchable footage. Whenever I had it on my head or on my chest, it was just a shaky thing that would make you throw up after watching a minute of it, probably watching 30 seconds of it. So this is the camera that I use for my second Houston Marathon and a lot of other races. But I did upgrade it to the GoPro Hero 3, which is also a great camera. It's probably still today a great camera. I've had it, and what I did with this one to make it more stable is I bought a gimbal. This gimbal right here is a beast. I would connect it to this thing, and if you guys don't know about gimbals, gimbals will mechanically, electronically smooth out everything. And this was a game changer for me because all my footage was super smooth compared to what I was doing. This combination was great. So I used this for a long time until GoPro. Every year GoPro was upgrading their equipment, and I kind of skipped out on GoPro Hero 4, but I did get the GoPro Hero 5, which needed a new gimbal. This supposedly had electronic stabilization on it, but it was crap. So I connected it with this thing, made it a little bit more heavier than my last setup with the GoPro Hero 3. So that was an issue with me, and this gimbal wasn't the best gimbal compared to the other gimbal. I don't know what they did with it, but I did not like this gimbal at all. So sometimes I would just take it off the gimbal and just run with it without a gimbal. It was just a hassle for me. So when DJI Osmo came out with the DJI Osmo Pocket, I jumped at it because two reasons. One reason because I was growing tired of the GoPro Hero look. GoPro tends to have a little fisheye look where there's a lot of distortion on the edges, and also has the affinity focus where everything's in focus. And I just wanted something that was more cinematic because I had this camera by now and I just wanted that bokeh. And this thing gave me that bokeh. And it's in a small package. Look at this DJI Osmo Pocket. It's basically a gimbal with a nice little camera that had a little bit of bokeh. If you compare it to my other setup, like Carrying this and a GoPro compared to just carrying an Osmo Pocket, it was again a game changer for me. I love the footage out of it. I love using it. It did have a little couple of issues at the beginning, but they fixed all the software on it, so now it's great. One of the main limitations of the camera is that it has a narrow angle field of view. So whenever you're holding it, you really have to hold it far. But something that I got new for it is this Ulanzi lens. And I used this during the 1 mile run where I tested my 140 beats per minute. And yeah, I liked the footage out of it. It looked great. So yeah, good purchase for me. So that's what I upgraded to on this camera. The next thing that I got, because I just love new technology, is a 360 camera. I did not jump on the 360 bandwagon right away because I was just like, who would watch 360 footage to just, look around? It makes you a little dizzy. But once I realized that you could frame up the shot post-production, I thought that it looked awesome. If you watched my Houston Marathon video, I used a combination of the 360 camera and the Osmo Pocket. A lot of people asked the question on my video, how did you get that footage? Did you have a drone following you? Did you have somebody else filming you? It was this thing, this Insta360 One X. The software makes this selfie stick disappear through some kind of magic that they do. I don't know what they do, but it looks awesome. So if I extend it far away and kind of move it slowly from forward to the back, it looks like a drone is following me. I can do all the smooth framing of the video post-edit, and it really does look amazing. So yeah, I've been enjoying this Insta360 camera. One thing about it is the editing process. It does almost double your editing time because you have to edit the Insta360 footage and then edit it into the final film. But I do like the footage out of it, so I don't mind having to do that extra work just so I could get a good video for you guys. That's basically all the cameras that I have. Like I said, this is my most favorite camera to have, the 4/3 camera, because it's the best image quality that I could get out of my cameras. Maybe I'll upgrade it one day, or maybe upgrade the lens, but for now, I'm really happy with what I have. With this being a talking head video, I do have to have some good audio from it, because the audio really does make a big difference in your videos. You could tell if you have crappy audio, and it's just not the greatest quality out of this camera, so I do have to have a microphone. I use this recorder. This is the Zoom, I think Zoom H1 microphone. I got it off of Facebook Marketplace from somebody for 99 bucks, and I've been happy with using it. I do have to connect it to a lav mic, and this is the Insignia lav mic. For some reason, the cords are super long. I'm not sure why it is. I wish it was only like 3 feet, but it's like probably 4 or 5 feet long cord. It's just something I have to deal with. So I usually put the microphone right there on my shirt, and I'm good to go. The problem with this, sometimes I forget to switch on to the camera mode. So some of the videos that you see that aren't the best quality audio, I forgot to do that, and I didn't want to record another video just because I forgot to turn on the recorder. So sometimes the audio is straight out of the camera, which isn't the best quality, like I said. Besides the recording, I also have studio lights. I bought these studio lights off Amazon. You can see this one is one of them right here. They are actually freaking huge. Right here, you can see right here, huge studio light that I use. Nice little softbox lighting that gives me good lighting for my videos. If I don't have those, the video quality will look a little grainy. I did used to use sunlight as my lighting, but I just find that these studio softboxes provide better lighting than the unpredictability of having natural light in my videos. So I did buy those two to up the quality of my videos, and I do think that it makes my videos look a little better. I do have to practice on placement of the softboxes. Sometimes I'm a little bit overexposed, sometimes I'm not. Actually, right now I think it looks pretty good. So yeah, basically that's the learning process that I have to go through using these softbox lights. And everything is a learning process. The editing is a learning process. I edit on Adobe Pro Premiere. I used to edit on Final Cut Pro, but I decided to switch over to Windows. And with switching over to Windows, I picked Adobe Premiere. That's just something that everybody's been using. It's a powerful system. I'm still learning how to apply all the special effects that it has, all the powerful little things that you could do with it. Slowly but surely I'll get to it. But yeah, I'm having fun making these videos. This is everything that I use to make Goku Runner videos, the running ones, this Goku Runner Talks videos. It takes a lot of effort, but I enjoy the process. I enjoy filming it. I enjoy editing it. and I definitely enjoy uploading it and seeing you guys watch it. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's getting a little behind the scenes look at what it takes to make a GoPro running video. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to me, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.